Hey, World Entertainment, and it looks like we have some updated news on Jurassic World 4, namely the cast. There seems to be casting updates happening now. So we're going to have a look at this. This news broke a few days ago, but we was waiting to see if any more developments came about. Nothing as of yet has come about. Doesn't seem to be anything 100% official about this either, but we'll have a look at it anyway. So it says Jurassic World 4 is coming to cinemas next summer, although it won't technically be Jurassic World 4. Currently listed as an all-new Jurassic World event film by Universal, the new movie is not expected to continue directly on from Jurassic World Dominion. Instead, it is planned to launch a new era for the Jurassic franchise. We know that Jurassic World 4 already has a confirmed release date of July 2nd, 2025 in the UK and US cinemas. Subject to change obviously from delays and whatnot. So, it says we're still waiting for official cast confirmations for Jurassic World 4, but two big names are in talks for the movie. There's actually now three, but we'll get to that. So it's been reported that Scarlet Johansson and Bridgerton star Jonathan Bailey, soon to be seen in Wicked, are set to lead the new Jurassic World movie. Nothing is known about their characters yet. When they're saying they're set to lead the movie, it's basically the co-lead type of situation, much like you had Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt. You had in the original, of course, Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern. So they're going on that one with this by the sounds of it. This is the interesting one here though. Fear the Walking Dead star Colman Domingo reportedly being eyed for villain role in the next Jurassic World movie. So he is the other name that's being attached to this. But it's interesting that he's being attached to be a villain in the movie. And the reason I say that is when you actually look at the Jurassic franchise, the so-called villain, as in the original type of mustache twirling kind of person, never really got introduced into the franchise until Jurassic World. You know, in the first movie, there was no actual proper villain. You had Dennis Nedry trying to steal the samples, the fossils and whatnot of, or the DNA I should say, of the dinosaurs. But he wasn't exactly a villain. He wasn't a good character or anything in terms of his actual character, you know what I mean? He wasn't a good guy, but he wasn't a villain per se. The Lost World, again, you had a money-hungry businessman who, was a piece of crap. But again, not technically a villain. Jurassic Park 3, there really was no bad guys or anything like that. Again, you kind of had the corporate end of things of them trying to get samples. It was once we hit Jurassic World where villains themselves were introduced, mainly with Vincent D'Onofrio's character, where he was the military, wasn't he, or some contractor to the military, where he wanted to take the raptors, train them, and basically put guns on them and send them into war zones. And he didn't care what the cost was going to be. You know, that is where the villain end of things comes from. You know, again, you go back to The Lost World, Jurassic Park, basically Jurassic Park 2, the realization from the scumbag nephew of John Hammond, where, yeah, he's a piece of crap, but you see that realization of, he realizes what a mistake it was to do what he did when the T-Rex got out in San Diego. Even though he still wanted the baby Rex, and he got his comeuppance, he wasn't doing it at the cost of everyone else. Whereas Vincent D'Onofrio's character very much did that. Same thing happened with Fallen Kingdom, you had them exploiting the dinosaurs and selling them on the black market. And again, they didn't really care who got hurt and stuff, because it was the case of they were trying to make money illegally from selling these and genetically engineering these animals to sell to get even more money. And then of course Dotson was the villain for Dominion, which made no real sense, because he in the original movie was simply a go-between man. He was the one who, his boss sent him there. We never found out who his boss was, but he had a boss, and he was sent to meet Nedry to give him the canister to get the samples out. So that's where the villain ends of things have come, and they seem to be now going to continue that with this guy going to be the villain. I don't really think you need villains in a Jurassic movie. Like, the dinosaurs themselves are meant to be kind of the good guys and bad guys, you know? So, and if there's a villain, then again the question has to come about, what is the actual story going to be for this movie? You know, is it going to be yet another exploitation scenario of the dinosaurs? Is it going to be yet another park where, you know, he's basically gone screw safety, just get the park open? Or is it going to be yet another style of military operation type stuff? Don't know. But as things stand, that's our three names listed that are being looked at to be in this thing. So Colman, Domingo, and Scarlet Johansson, of course, to be the main lead, with a co-lead of Jonathan Bailey. So we'll keep our eyes and ears open, see what comes of this, and see if it actually sticks with that release date, because if they want it out for the the 2nd of July 2025, they're really gonna have to get a move on to get this thing into production. So with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the memberships and whatnot, and I'll leave it there for this one. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.